Yes, I'm live. Grateful day. Welcome to the 27th episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your host, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. That's me. I empower former and transitioning professionals and entrepreneurs navigating the complex balances of life, commitments, and growth, guiding them to conquer overwhelm with unwavering integrity, authenticity, and perseverance, all anchored in faith. I am so happy that you all are joining me once again today on my podcast. Cannot thank you enough. You should be thanking yourself as well. All right. So today, let's get the t-shirt going on. Today's t-shirt, let me let you see it. Isn't it very colorful? I love it. Okay. So it reads, "They whispered to her, 'You can't withstand the storm.' She whispered back, 'I am the storm.'" You guys, I love this t-shirt. You can see already why I even chose the t-shirt. For one, it's colorful, just like my beautiful spirit. And it's just a breath of fresh air, you know? But the real reason why I actually chose this shirt today is because of what wonderful holiday do we have going on for this shirt. And that is, it's in honor of Juneteenth, of the Juneteenth holiday, as to why I chose this shirt. And it's just also, it allows me to remember just things about my own remarkable journey, and it sets as an actual reminder to always keep the faith and to persevere. Just from that saying alone. You guys, let me say this saying again about this shirt. Again, this is what it reads. They whispered to her, "You can't withstand the storm." She, me, us, whispered back, "I am the storm." Goodness, I had to say that again if you didn't hear it. Oh my goodness, I love this. All right. If you love it, put it in the chat. Thank you. Isn't it cute? Thank you so much for joining me. I am so very appreciative. So today's episode is called, and I'm very excited about this, but it is called Stepping Aside. Use faith as a tool to get out of your own way. I know this so very well because I've been in my own way, and I'm going to be honest, sometimes I'm still in my own way. So if you too feel the same, put in "way" in the chat. So let's get started. Whether you're tuning in from your car, from your home, or just at your favorite coffee shop, I am so glad that you're here with me. Today's episode is all about embracing faith over fear and how doing so can guide you to new heights, especially in times of uncertainty. Because, you know, we've all had uncertainty. I know I have, and sometimes I still do. I'm going to be honest about that. So we'll explore what it truly means to live by faith. I'll share practical steps to strengthen your faith and to celebrate Juneteenth, a powerful reminder of the journey towards freedom and the role faith plays in your ongoing story, all right? As well as my own, of course. So let's get started. Here are 5 main gifts for today's episode. Gift number 1, the power of surrendering to faith. All right. Surrendering to faith means getting out of the need or letting go of the need to control every outcome and just trusting that a higher power is guiding you. All right. So this surrender can bring you peace and clarity. It's helped me. I'm sure it'll help you as well. Gift number 2, faith in everyday life. All right. Who doesn't need faith in everyday life? So here's a couple things that I can help you out with this for gift number 2. Simply just incorporate small moments of faith into your daily life. This can also be a simple like morning prayer. I do that quite often. I do that 7 days a week, you guys. A moment of gratitude. I'm always grateful. Or just setting an intention, like some intention for your actual day and how that's going to go. All right. These things have really, really helped me. So that's why I'm sharing them with you. I didn't always have faith. So now that I have it, I'm going to utilize it and share, right? So the second point to this gift number 2 of everyday life is think about how you can infuse faith into your everyday task that you kind of do, like taking a mindful walk. I know a lot of times I'm seeing you guys out there. Y'all are taking walks. Kudos to you, by the way. I was going to do that this week here in Michigan. Let me tell y'all something. It is 90 degrees or more, 100 degrees. So I'm like, woo, okay, I got to do it early in the morning or late at night or just in my house on the treadmill or something like that. But those mindful walks are very, very important, okay? As well as practice gratitude before meals or even during like your commute or listening to inspirational podcasts. So I could tell you that gratitude before meals can be just a simple prayer. You know, I've taught my kids as well as myself. Everyone in our family does this. Like we just simply, say grace over the food. You never know, especially if you're eating out and things like that. Gratitude is everything, right? So just some helpful tips to maybe help you out of what to do about those things. All right. Gift number 3, faith as a source of strength. Utilize your faith, as your source of strength. It's really, really helpful. And here's two cute key things for that. The first one is faith can be a powerful source of strength when facing adversity. It provides hope and a sense of purpose, even in the darkest times, you guys. I'm telling you. So consider the faith of individuals like who have overcome tremendous obstacles, like even myself, all right, who has unwavering faith that has propelled me forward, all right, and helped me to be molded as partly into like the person that I am even today, which is amazing, intelligent, bold, positive-minded, genuine integrity, authentic, understanding, courageous, live-spirited, just having that infectious personality, supportive, non-judgmental, unapologetic, and a unique woman. Those are things about me. Feel free to jot down some stuff about yourself because I know you have it in you. All right. So moving on to gift number 4, building a faith-focused mindset. All right. There are a few points to this. So the first one is use positive affirmations to reinforce your faith. All right. Simple statements like, I trust in the process. I am guided by a higher power. Can shift your mindset altogether. I'm telling you, I have to talk to myself sometimes, you guys. So, and that's okay because it keeps me grounded and just in the spirit and in the moment of things. So the second point to building your faith with the focused mindset is practice mindfulness and meditation. I've said this before, but connect with your inner faith. All right. Your inner faith, because everybody's different and you have your own, which is special, by the way. So these practices help quiet your mind, and they allow you to listen to your inner guidance, especially if you don't know what to do next. They are so very helpful to just take that time. And then the third practice for gift number 4 is to spend time in nature to feel a deeper connection with the universe. You guys, nature has a way of grounding us. I'm telling you. And it's like a reminder of us of that bigger picture of what we should be doing or where we should be focused or what we should be focused on. All right. Let me just share a very short story with you personally, and maybe you can relate. One thing that I personally conducted, this was a few months ago, and it worked, was the day that I needed to actually say my first speech within my speaking academy, because I'm in Jeremy Anderson's Next Level Speaking Academy, right? So I'm in that group, and I had so much anxiety. I'm going to keep it real with you. I had so much anxiety. Now, mind you, I started speaking because I used to have a fear of speaking. So that's what first got me speaking, let alone to just share my story, my journey, and to help others. But you guys, I was nervous. I was so nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? But man, let me tell you something. I just took that day. I went outside. I took my shoes off, you guys. And if anybody knows anything about me, I wear my house shoes. Y'all think I'm kidding? I wear my house shoes in my house. I don't look house shoes or socks. That's just me. I don't go outside barefoot. But I went outside and oh my gosh, I took my shoes and socks off and I simply just immersed my feet in the grass, you guys. And doing so was so eye-awakening. This allowed the Holy Spirit to guide me and my energy and to just take away the fear that I had, that I knew I had to go speak, right? So God gave us a lack of fear, actually. We just put this on ourselves, to be honest. God doesn't want us to be afraid of nothing, okay? He did not put that in our spirits. So I had to remove that by simply just putting my feet in the grass. And I did 5 inhales in and 5 inhales out. Just, you guys, exhales, that is. It changed things. Let me tell you something. I came back in here, did that speech when it was my turn to stand up and do the speech. I rocked it. Okay? So y'all should try that. It's so great. That nature and air, so great. And it's healthy, you guys. It's a great thing to get some natural air into your lungs, I'm telling you. So just try it, all right? Wanted to just share that with you. All right, so let's move on to gift number 5. Gift number 5, and I believe it's the last gift for the most part, is getting out of your own way, which is what this is really, really about, you guys, because I have been in my own way, like I said in the beginning, for a long time, and enough is enough. Negative, not happening no more. Jenee's got this, and guess what? So do all of you. Yes, you do. Let's go. We got this. So, gift number 5, getting out of your own way. sometimes the biggest obstacle in our paths is what? Ourselves. Ourselves, you guys. We're in our own way. Who knew, right? Well, recognizing when we are self-sabotaging is the first step towards change, all right? 3 key ways to get out of your own way. Get your pads ready. Here they are. Number 1, practice self-compassion. That's the first thing. Self-compassion is everything, all right? Number 2, challenge negative thoughts by simply turning negative things and or people, if you can, people are special sometimes, but into positive things, okay? Very important. And then the third thing is to take action despite fear. All right? That's a huge one. Huge. All right? I hope you got those 3 things down. If you didn't hear them or everything I said beyond this point or up until this point, go back and listen. These are all things that I practice and I do. And that's why I'm just elevating like I am. Let me tell you. All right. So, role of faith in celebrating Juneteenth. I told you I wanted to talk about that. My t-shirt has to do with that as well. So, with Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth, by the way, you all. So, with this, faith played a crucial role in the journey towards freedom and equality. All right. It was the faith of those who believed in a better future that fueled movements and led significant changes. All right. So as we celebrate Juneteenth, and I know a lot of us already have because it just happened, but we are reminded that the journey towards justice and equality continues. And it always will, in my mind, in my opinion, in the direction I'm going to be leading, let me tell you. So keeping faith alive is essential as we work towards just a more just and equitable world, you guys. Let's do it together, all right? Just like we're doing our journeys, we can do that together too to keep the faith alive. How about that? So let me leave you with some empowerment of the day, like I like to do, by way of a quote. It's a very short and just precise one, but it is very powerful. And that is, faith is the force of life. That is from Marcus Garvey. And it is fire to me, you guys. This quote resonates deeply, just especially as we celebrate connection here, but we're back. Okay. The devil is a lie. Not today, Satan. So this quote, it reminds us of that faith isn't just a belief. It's a powerful force that can drive us forward in the face of challenges and adversity. All right. And I want to encourage you to actually embrace faith in your journey. I'm so passionate about that. All right. Even when the path ahead seems unclear and you might not feel like you have that clarity. I've been there. I'm still there sometimes. You can find that clarity. Keep the faith and you will find it. Believe in yourself and you will find you. All right. So just trust that each step that you take in faith brings you closer to your purpose and to greater fulfillment. That's how I feel. And you too will feel that. You're worthy of more. Believe this. Trust me. Time for the challenge. All right. Challenge time for the week. All right. Here's a challenge for this week. Identify an area in your life where fear is holding you back. Really think about that. What is one thing of fear that is holding you back? Okay. It could be a personal goal, a career aspiration, or even a relationship. That could be holding you back. All right. Take a courageous step forward with faith. All right. Just do it. I know it's easier said than done, but you can do this. Remember, it doesn't have to be a big leap. Small actions can lead to significant changes, you guys. I have like 7 to 10 a day, and I'm knocking them out and getting things done so that I can just elevate like I'm worthy of doing. All right. So share your progress that you do with this challenge and experiences with, my podcast community, or just using hashtags of Faith Forward Fearlessly, which is the name of my podcast. Let's just support each other. And as we're along our journeys, for the most part, of forward moving in faith. All right. Let's do this, as I'm going to continue to do. So today we explored the transformative power of faith and how it can just guide us through life's uncertainties and getting out of our own way. Okay. So we celebrated Juneteenth, reflecting on the role of faith in our journey towards just freedom and equality, which is so very important for all of us. I can't even put words to it, how important that is, you guys. So before I end the podcast, I want to promote also my ebook. My ebook's been out for probably about a year now, but I just wanted to bring it back up for those who are not aware of it. By the way, it's not even all that expensive, but it's so much wisdom and knowledge, you guys. You got to get a copy, okay? It's titled 6 Steps to Overcome Fear and Walk by Faith as an Entrepreneur. Get your copy. It's your essential guide to conquering fear and thriving in business and or your journey in faith. It's that simple. All right. So the link is in my bio here on Instagram and everything, as well as you can purchase it on Amazon with Kindle books. All right. Also, check out my other businesses, please, at Rosemary's Pound Cakes for heavenly pound cakes in lemon, vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate flavors. And follow them on Instagram even, I ship nationally, by the way, so no excuses. And don't miss my third business, Jenée Hudson Speak, for dynamic speaking services, keynotes, workshops, and more from me, the Uplifter, of course. So follow for inspiration and bookings as to that. You guys, again, so grateful to have you on my show today and to be listening in or to be hearing it wherever you're at. But remember, something I personally learned that also might help you by way of hearing it from Pastor Keon Henderson. That man is a phenomenal pastor. Not sure if you've heard of him, but he's the best. He's actually Shawnee O'Neal. That's her husband now. But either way, the man's phenomenal. Okay. Just a wonderful man of God. All right. And I heard this from his colleague and or friend, who's also a pastor, I do believe. And this is what he stated. And let me just say this. I had this experience. I heard this experience and what he said right after I had a personal experience just this week, unfortunately, of a client of mine who decided to recently just give up, unfortunately, on herself, and what her current goal of what I was helping her with. And that's okay. Sometimes we have to take a step back. That's okay. However, this is what I heard from Pastor Keon Henderson's colleague. And that quote is, if you come up with an excuse to fail, then you can definitely come up with an excuse to succeed. All right? I believe in that so very much. I even tell myself that statement. All right? So just keep that in mind for yourself. And as always, thank you for tuning into this episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. Don't forget to follow ongoing inspiring content. Remember, faith is not about having all the answers, you guys, not at all. It's simply about trusting the process and yourself and believing in your ability to just overcome obstacles. I know like I'm saying that and it seems like so simple because it is. It is. So embrace faith, all right? Stay fearless and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You owe it to yourself. Until next time, have a blessed day and a prosperous year on purpose. Bye.